I could have bought a house, I put it on my neck.
Hey y'all, Brand's Ready here, and today we'll be discussing one of my favorite concealed carry pistols, and that would be the Glock 43X. This gun is cleared. Nothing in the chamber. Of course, nothing in the mag. The reason for this video is to address the question, is the Glock 43X the best concealed carry subcompact pistol? So let's talk about the facts and I'll let you decide. So originally I had the regular Glock 43, and honestly, I didn't have the same peace of mind that I have with the 43X. The reason being is I didn't have a peace of mind that I would have with 10 rounds as opposed to the 6 rounds that come with the Glock 43. If you know me, more rounds is always a better option. The Glock 43X is chambered in 9mm. It does have a 10-round single stack magazine. I personally would have liked to have a wider grip here and maybe tried to get a double stack mag in there. That would have made this gun even better in my opinion. But, you know, hey, I'm not a gun manufacturer. I'm sure they have their reason behind that. If you're someone who's concerned about magazine capacity, I do have a few aftermarket magazines for the 43X. Me personally, I don't trust a lot of aftermarket magazines. I prefer to stick with the manufacturer's magazines, especially since Glock makes their own mags. Some manufacturers don't, and that's fine, but when I have the option of choosing the manufacturer's magazine, I'm gonna roll with that every time. Do your research and maybe take another magazine to the range, and if you feel comfortable with it, I definitely run a whole lot of rounds through there, but if you feel comfortable with it, go ahead and move forward with it. Yeah, so here are the Glock iron sights. Honestly, I'm not in love with them. I'm not a huge fan of the Glock sights, but they definitely get the job done. I personally like the guns that come with the true glow sights installed already. There are several ones out there that actually come with some glow in the dark sights. Those are the ones I prefer. But, you know, overall, again, can you aim at the target and hit it? Yes, you can with these sights. There are several aftermarket options. I honestly have not changed the sights on this gun. I might in the future. We'll see. I do have a true precision barrel on here. And I know I alluded to not doing too much to your gun, but I've used this barrel quite a bit. If there's no performance upgrade with it or anything, I personally just love the gold. One of my main reasons I like Glocks is that you can kind of make it your own because accessories are out there. I just try not to do too much with it. It's a drop-in barrel, so I didn't have to do anything with it aside from take out the old barrel and drop this one right on in. Perfect fit. I oiled it up pretty good, took it out to the range, and I've never had a failure from this. I know that I've at least shot 1,000 rounds through this barrel. No failures. Also, I clean my firearms often, probably too much. I am a bit of a neat freak, so when I shoot them, they probably only go about 2 or 3 range trips before I clean them. If it's suppressed, I might clean it every range trip. Going down to the grip here, I put Talon grips on all my pistols. This has that nice sandpaper finish to it. In any other situation, you don't want to feel that rough paper, but when you're gripping a gun and say your palms are sweating, I shoot in the sun quite often. This definitely helps my grip. I don't have any problems with slippage. I do put Talon grips on pretty much all of my pistols if they're available. They're cheap. They're about 20 bucks. They'll probably last you 2 to 3 years. If it's your everyday carry, it may not last so long, maybe every year or so, but still, it's a pretty cheap option, and I love them for what they do. Due to my slim build, I really love the slimness of this gun. It sits at 6.5 inches long. It's just over an inch wide, so barely over an inch wide. And it's also sitting at only 23 ounces with a fully loaded magazine. Overall price, Glock makes several different variations of this gun, so I've seen it range anywhere from $450 to about $600. What are the pros of the Glock 43X? I would definitely say the lightweight and slim build of the gun. For me, it's easy to conceal. So definitely a very easily concealable gun without weighing you down. get the reliability of a Glock, a very dependable brand. Also, there are so many things you can do to customize this gun and make it your own weapon. What are some things I don't like about the 43X? I don't like, and I alluded to this earlier, I just think they could have done something about this single stack 10 round magazine. I think they could have made it a double stack and allowed more round capacity. While we're on the topic of ammo capacity, there's just so many options out there that offer more capacity, like the Springfield Hellcat. I actually did a video talking about that being my favorite concealed carry pistol. I know it's an odd choice, but it's my choice for my favorite pistol. But that one holds 13. The SIG P365 holds 12. The FN Reflex holds 15. Another thing I don't like about the gun, and I know I said I did like the gun because I do, so I don't want to sound like I'm ragging on it. These sights are just outdated. We can get some better sights out the box Glock, you know, and overall, while we're speaking on that, the packaging of a Glock compared to the SIG giving you 3 magazines in a holster, the Canik giving you damn near another gun when you buy it, is so much shit comes with the Canik. Your competitors are, you know, putting together some great stuff for the customer. It's like Glock kind of rests on their laurels of, hey, we're Glock, you're just glad to get a Glock. I would like better packaging from them. But aside from that, I mean, I talked about it. I've got a slim build, so it's hard for me to carry a Glock 19 as much as I want to. For that reason, the Glock 43X serves its purpose. Overall, I love this gun, but it's just not my favorite concealed carry option. It's certainly in my rotation, but I commonly prefer to carry a pistol with more ammo capacity. I wouldn't call it the best concealed carry pistol, just in my opinion, but it may be the best for you, especially if you're familiar with Glocks. I'm one of those people that actually have love for Glock and SIG and many other gun manufacturers to that point. So if you're a Glock fan, you probably won't care about some of the things that I dislike with the gun. So that answers the question on whether I believe the Glock 43X is the best concealed carry pistol. Certainly one of my favorites, but just not my top choice. So leave a comment below. What's your favorite concealed carry pistol? Are you thinking about getting you a Glock 43 or a 43X? One thing for certain is there is an abundance of concealed carry options today. So it's a great market and a great time to get out there and search for one. If you found this content helpful, please remember to like and subscribe. And if you follow the channel, you already know the saying, stay strapped, stay blessed, and I'll see you next time.